Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a couple weeks since I threw together one of these, but picked up some raw stuff recently and a few graded cards, rookies mostly. You guys know I mostly collect just rookie cards in general, so I don't know, there was a guy selling a bunch of 80s rookie cards, so I figured I'd go ahead and jump on them. They look clean online. I got some back. I'm pretty pleased. Outside of some centering on a few, I would say the majority of them are 8s, 9s, and 10s. So I was really ecstatic about that. But let me get started here, guys. So, Hershiser, this Yo Peachy. It's off-centered, otherwise it's really clean. Got a pair of Mike Sochas. Let's see here. Eric Davis tops. Centering again. It's just centering on some of these aren't the greatest, so I'm probably not going to submit them. There we go. Harold Baines. These are probably the only two cards that have a little bit of a touch. I think they're probably going to be 6s or 7s, so I probably won't submit them, just keep them. Some more Baines. Again, pretty clean cards overall. I was pretty excited about it. O'Neill's. Donruss 86. Fleer. Again, like I said, I was just when you buy these on eBay, you don't know what you're gonna get. But overall, these cards are really clean. Haven't decided if I'm gonna send more than this to PSA or not. These are the ones I'm just putting in cases, but Franco, Galarraga, tops. This one's got a little bit of a touch on the edges. Donruss, Dave Stewart. Typically I try to buy a few lots off a guy before I buy a ton, just to make sure that the quality's there. But this guy, you know, he had a bunch listed and I just took a chance. Again, Dave Stewart. I really didn't have any of these. I lost all my cards when I was young, so a lot of the 80s stuff I just never picked back up. Francona, tops. Some Smoltz in the score. Again, these aren't high-end cards, but to have them in really good shape and maybe grade down the line, I was pleased. Some Dion's, Biggio. And he shipped them really well. They were all in card savers, and then bagged, and then wrapped in bubble wrap. So I mean, it was a great job. Some Sheffields. Some of these I already have, or I have graded, so I didn't pull these out from my grade list. Glavin. Another Glavin. There's some nice Griffeys in here. A couple were off-centered a little bit. Tom Glavin. Tiffany. Jimmy Moyer, Tiffany. Drebeck. And Raphael. So those are the cards that I got that were probably high 8s, 9s when it comes to PSA. I have a stack here that you can see. These are all going to be what I submit to PSA for grading that I thought was the cleanest of the bunch that had possibilities for 10s. I figured the worst that these will come back will be a 9. On most of them anyway, unless I missed something. This one here is a little off-centered, so 9's probably what it's going to get. I'm not sure what the Peachies are going to do with the rough cuts. So that's anybody's guess, but I figured, heck, I'll go ahead and submit them and see what happens. I have some hockey that come back really strong with that, and I've had some that gets crushed. So, Smoltz. Again, I think these ones will all 10, or close to it anyway, hopefully. So I figured even if the majority of these come back at 10, it's definitely going to pay for the lot that I had bought off this guy. So here again, this is the update. Sheffield Tiffany. Avery, another one, Tiffany. Tiffany. And I think I had another Smoltz here. There we go. It's not focusing. So that's the raw stuff that I got. Here's the graded stuff that most of you guys like. Let's see what we got here. So this is a Verlander. It's the Bowman White version in a mint 9. It's numbered out of 240. I just thought it was a really crisp card, and anytime you can get a parallel, the guy's going to be a Hall of Famer when he retires, I'm sure. So I was pretty stoked about it. I got this for a really good price too. I think it booked something like 80 bucks, but I think I might have paid like 10 for it. So I got it at a random auction at a random time of the night. 4 Sharp had some stuff I wanted. I picked up a Jack Morris and an 8. I don't know if you guys saw Aaron Davis's recap from his 4 Sharp Corners order, but his cards are butchered. I almost think that it probably happened during the transportation process, maybe not the actual 4 Sharp piece, but they didn't wrap them either in bubble wrap and stuff that they typically do. These came in a bubble wrapper envelope, and then they were bubble wrapped inside of that. So I've never had any issues like that, but I was pretty surprised when I saw his video. So anyway, here's the Jack Morrison, an 8. Pretty clean card. You guys know I like these vintage rookies, and if I can pick them up in a decent grade for a fair price, I'm gonna jump on that all day. Willie Randolph in an 8. Extremely underrated player when it comes to collecting. I mean, the guy was phenomenal. Multiple All-Star appearances. This is one for the value. I think everybody should be looking at picking up right now. This is the 89 Fleer Glossy Griffey in an 8. The 9s are, you know, a couple $100 at this point. A 10's gonna put you over about $1,200-1,500. So I think right now is the time to pick this up at an 8. But again, it's a really nice card. Extremely hard card to grade. Pretty excited about this one too. It's a 91 Tiffany Jeff Bagwell. So arguably his best rookie card in a 9. It's amazing because I have no idea how you go from a 9 on this card to a 10. This card is pretty amazing. I don't know, but I'm happy with it. I've only got a couple more Tiffany cards I gotta pick up before I have all the star players. This is a pretty cool card. 1956. I mean, this guy, you're talking about probably in his era the best shortstop in baseball. That's not just based on his statistics, but if you go back and you see interviews of Hall of Famers that talk about him, I mean, they say he was just phenomenal player overall. So it doesn't get a lot of love in the hobby compared to a lot of guys, but it's an iconic set, and it's also just it's a nice card, even in a 5. And the last card I picked up over the last week was a Roger Clemens 85 Tiffany in an 8. I think this is like $100 in an 8. You get to a 9 and the prices start climbing pretty significantly, so I was happy with it. The centering was pretty good on it. It's probably what held it back from a 9. But overall, again, it's just a clean card. I'm a big fan of these Tiffany cards. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit of raw stuff, a little bit of PSA graded. I got a few things coming in the next few weeks. I'll go ahead and throw up another video. Been enjoying all the recaps I've been seeing out there, so looking forward to your videos as well. Alright guys, have a good weekend. Later.